We're live. We did it. Did you guys see that? What's up, everybody? I'm Matt from, obviously, Beard Laws, episode number 42. And look at this guy over here.
Hey, I'm Logan.
And he's in the studio, reporting live for the first time ever at his own desk.
Muscles.
He's got muscles, Canada, and a lot of cool stuff going on. So we're excited, obviously, to be here. We got an action-packed episode, and yeah, I'm excited. He gets to do a little more. He's going to actually feature some comments when they start to come in. If anybody is watching this on a personal page, or you're not seeing any comments for some reason, then head on over to the Beard Laws YouTube or the Beard Laws Facebook, and we'll be able to see your comments a little easier. And I believe we see them from the Talking Beards. So if anybody out there from Talking Beards is there, just leave a comment and say, hey, I'm from Talking Beards, because they're absolutely amazing. And especially their Friday episode, F It Friday, Talking Poops, that's going to win an Emmy someday. So we're going to hit you guys with a quick little intro, and then we're going to get back, and hopefully our guest gets in here pretty quickly. The first guest. The other guests, a couple of dudes from, what'd they say it was? Oregon?
Oregon.
Yeah, they say
they
Oregon.
Piano.
Yeah, like there's something wrong with my organ.
Oregon.
I got to have organ surgery. Anyways.
They played the Oregon Trail. Come on, it's Oregon.
Yeah,
everybody knows that.
Even when I said it, and then he was just like, you've never been here. Been where? Oregon.
I don't know what they're talking about.
I don't know. Whatever. I don't know. At least we like them and they're cool. Yeah, so it's going to be awesome.
They seem like very nice pianists.
And they promised that they weren't going to do anything weird when we brought them on camera. So they're probably going to be doing something weird, and I'm excited. So, yeah, let's hit you guys with the intro, and then we're going to get back to this. Welcome back, and like we said, this is episode 42, the 42nd time that we've done this. Who was your favorite number 42?
Let's go with Jackie Robinson. Jackie Robinson.
Today is the Jackie Robinson episode.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we did that. I feel like and I feel like MLB missed that day. So just watch us instead of baseball, because I mean, right now we're, like I said, we're live from the Beard Laws studio. Logan's here at his desk. Logan is part of this is kind of what we're going to get into. He's at his new desk. There's sports back. He's always been our sports guy. So what we're going to do for this episode and episodes coming up is, he's also from Oregon. Do you say Oregon or Oregon? Spell out in the chat how you say it. So what we're going to do is, a lot of people want to potentially get some score updates on anything that you want to see. So if you want to know a score update, put it in the chat, type it out. Logan is going to go research that score update for you, so you can continue to watch the show on all the amazing platforms that we're on, like Talking Beards, and you don't have to leave here. So just go ahead and utilize him as a sports guy. Apparently we're live, said Stream Elements. Interview with the D Bros. Nice. That's cool. So at least you have comments already? I don't have any on my screen.
Oh, well, I'm better than you.
Wow. Isn't that cool? Apparently Sports Desk is where it's at.
I'm going to get fired already.
Like Origin, but spelled Oregon. No, I'm glad you can see them, because I can't. I don't have to do anything. So that's absolutely amazing. Right, yeah. And like I said, so typically, as you guys saw last week, Iron Sanctuary is going to join us as the third co-host. You know, we're the Three Musketeers, but he's in a movie, so he's going out to Hollywood or Dollywood or Disneyland or Maryland.
Where do they shoot porn?
Yeah, I don't know. I forgot to ask him where he's actually going, but he's going out there, and hopefully there's a chance that he's going to jump in from the airplane and have a little conversation with us as well, and our amazing guests. And as you guys can see below, the guests are going to be the D Bros, and they got all sorts of sweet merch. Rumor has it. And we're going to have a great conversation with them as well. And we're supposed to start things off with an amazing artist who did this piece right here. I think he's having a couple of technical difficulties, so I'm going to reach back out to him, see if he can join. If not, that's fine. So what else do we have coming up here? So if you guys haven't checked out beardlaws.com in a little bit, you're going to notice that things are a lot different on the website. It's been a little bit updated, and especially when you go to the shop. Before, the shop was a little unorganized, and I do apologize for that. But what we're going to do now, and what is live now, is it's broken down into each categories. So what we have, obviously you got the beard laws, but if you just want to search hats, you want to see funny t-shirts, there's going to be an amazing amount of funny t-shirts that are going to be coming up. But if you want to see anything like the D-Bros, Iron Sanctuary, Beer Bong John, Chunky Hustle, Regulators, any of these amazing content creators, they now have their own segment. So if you want to support them and look really cool wearing some of their amazing merchandise, you guys can head over to beardlaws.com. And if you guys want something kind of custom made, maybe you have like a bowling event if bowling ever comes back, or maybe your softball team, if you're allowed to play softball again and you need a t-shirt, hit us up. We'll make something really cool for you. And for the right price, maybe you can even rock a D-Bros logo on your softball shirt. That'd be pretty cool. You don't even have to be from Origin.
Yeah.
Origin. Interesting. All right, so Logan, what do we got going on? What have you been up to? How's things with you?
Well, I missed last week. I apologize, everybody, because I know everyone was really upset.
There was a lot of people that were like, "Where's Logan?"
I'm sure. I mean, look, you do a fantastic job, but quite honestly, looking at my beautiful face for everybody makes it just a little bit better. But hey, family calls.
It does. Family's always first.
But today, the children are down to camp with other family members not known as their mom and dad, and the wifey's at home hanging out with some of her family. I'm here. Boom, no kids.
That's perfect. Not the whole no kid thing, but you got your own desk.
It's perfect, and I have my own desk here, so
it's cool. Gordon's here, and Maxwell's here, and Squeak's here, and Dick Boy's here. So our cousin goes by Dick Boy on an episode that we have the D-Bros. You look good. You must be talking to him. So you do say it like that. Is it snowing there, Gordon? Is it snowing in Oregon?
He lives in the upper part of Oregon.
Ah.
Up in the pipes. I wonder if they call it North Oregon.
Isn't that ironic, though, that Luke, Mr. Winter, said, how's it going while it's snowing in Oregon? Yeah. Who's that other guy with you tonight?
Hi, Tom. Did I get Eric's on there?
That's Tom. He did. Big C.
We were camping, and I crashed with the boys because I had to work Saturday. Wait a minute. So did Eric.
Big C checking in. Yeah, Logan has his own desk. No, it's an old pic. Heard that before.
I remember he took that picture in 1972.
That was pretty old. Yeah. You had a really nice camera.
Storm of 72 in Oregon.
Yeah, you had a really nice camera for being in 1972. So we're the Blue Jays, they just tied it up. They tied it up. Anybody from Canada here? Eh?
You don't have to be. You don't have to be from Canada to wear this beautiful thing and have this. I look very white.
You do. So just to let everybody know as well, you guys saw the comments from Talking Beards. We are live on the Talking Beards page. So what's up, everybody watching us from the Talking Beards page? Maybe you just say, hey, we're from the Talking Beards page, because he's seeing all the comments. For some reason, I'm seeing none, but that's cool because he's right there. So yes, Talking Poops. So the Talking Beards actually recently started their own network. So they have a show on Monday. I think it's every other Monday where they do like Whiskerina beard competitions where, women or different guys or anybody. So you randomly get a box of all sorts of stuff and you have to make the best beard out of it. Rumor has it, maybe even the D-Bros are going to be contestants on this show on a Monday in the future.
That'd be cool.
They don't even know that about this, but I just said it. So it's on live TV. So they're going to consider it.
I pretty much, they're bound to it now. You put it on live TV.
Yeah, but the problem is I feel like if they do it, then we have to pick a Monday and do it. And I feel like maybe we will. Maybe we'll do it. And then after we do it one night, then we'll create a box and we'll ship to the next contestants. That could be the D-Bros from Origin. And on Tuesday is the Talking Beard Show. They have the greatest news guy ever. You can check them out 8 p.m. Facebook.com/talkingbeards. Wednesday, they have the mob crew that come in. They talk for a long time about some amazing stuff. Monty has an amazing beard. He always beats me and usually comes in first every time I'm in an online beard competition. So he's going to be in there. And then Thursday, well, that's today. And that's what we're doing here. We're live on the Talking Beards. And then Friday is F It Friday. So anything goes. Last week was episode 1 of Talking Poop. So if anybody wants to see episode 2 of Talking Poop, make sure you comment below. Make sure you check out the BS Button Beards bulletin board, the Quintuple B, which is a page that's ran by Talking Beards.
What do you talk about on Talking Poop?
Oh, you didn't watch it yet? You had the opportunity to be on it, but he went camping with Squeak.
It's been a long 2 weeks.
Yeah. So, anyways, we talked about poop stuff. Very educational and funny. So check it out. It's on not only the Beard Laws YouTube, but it's on the Talking Beards YouTube as well. So yeah, that's what we did. And it was pretty cool. There's going to be an episode 2. If you guys are interested or anybody out there wants to be a part of it, let us know. We had the great opportunity of introducing the poop knife on episode 1 of Talking Beard. The poop knife. It's a real thing. The guys from Oregon, I wonder if they've ever, if they've ever heard of the poop knife.
That's solid. That's a solid thing for solid things.
Yeah, I mean, you need it when it's a solid thing to be part of the solid thing.
That makes sense.
It makes perfect sense. So, all right. Well, we were going to have the featured guest for the Creative Corner segment, and I'm not sure what happened. I think he's having some technical difficulties. I'm going to check in one more time.
Well, I suppose if he can get in, then maybe we pop him.
We'll bring him back in.
Sure.
So, without leaving the D-Bros behind, let's hit our quick little preview. And they're having a good time backstage. They're having a great time. You guys can keep doing that. I want to see how long you guys are going to keep doing that. And it's not awkward at all. So we're going to hit the quick intro, then we're going to introduce them, and then we're going to bring them in because I know all of you guys are super excited to see it. So where's the segment? Here it is. So as we mentioned, tonight's guest is the D-Bros. They also go by the Dick Bros. They're just a couple of dudes that started off as just a dude with no beard on Musical.ly in 2015. A dude that kind of sang to Eminem a lot as if he thought maybe he was Eminem a little bit. A dude that rocks a chain and 49ers hat as if he was Rob Schneider. A man who isn't afraid to rock a tinfoil grill just to do it for the TikTok. A couple of dudes who love to blow up fruit with really big guns. A Jeep owner that brought he just bought a Jeep just to try to keep up with Kim Kardashian. Allegedly. I don't really know. A couple of dudes just rocking dad bods, drinking beer in front of the house as if they were on King of the Hill. Just a couple of best friends that put tattoos of each other on each other like real ones, not the stick-on ones. A couple of dudes who love blocking people. So be careful, TikTokians. A couple of dudes who love goofing around and actually turn kid toys into adult hacks. A couple of dudes who get banned from lives more than underage kids that try to sneak into the bar when we are allowed to go to the bar. A couple of dudes who recently hung out with Iron Sanctuary and the boys, and they live to talk about it. A couple of dudes that we're proud to call our bearded brothers. The one, the only, the Dick Bros! Hey!
Oh, hey, guys.
They've been doing that for about 12 minutes backstage.
We thought you were leaving in that long just to make us drink that much longer.
Yeah. I mean,
Trying to get us drunk.
yeah, you could tell that you hadn't watched a lot of the show. I always do the intros, so
I didn't realize you were going to roast me on the intros. Jeez.
Oh, yeah, that's kind of what
You specifically said before, I didn't dive that deep, and then you're bringing up my musical content. That hurt. That hurt me right in the feels.
we dove a little bit deep. So that's a heck of an intro. So now that you guys are in as well, I want to, if Mike's ready, give me the thumbs up. If you're ready backstage, my man. All right, so we're going to bring him in with you guys, if you guys are cool with it, and we're going to just kind of do a quick little conversation with him. And yeah, let's do this. Everybody, guys, like I said, this is Mike. And this is the image he did. And let's bring him in. What's up, my man?
Hey, how are you doing?
Good.
Sir.
First off, thank you for your service. And we appreciate not only, thanking amazing veterans, anybody that's active, have served everything. We have another veteran, part of the Dick Bros. So we've already thanked him backstage. But thank you again. Everybody in the chat, make sure you guys show some love to these amazing guys and our amazing veterans. We wouldn't be doing what we were doing without them. So first off, Mike, thanks for taking the time to do this. I know a little while ago we kind of had a conversation. You did this amazing piece of, granted, I'm a little biased on it because he's a pretty decent looking dude right there. And
he made you look a lot better, by the way.
So for anybody that doesn't know, obviously, and I didn't really know how to say it. I mean, is it Count Buckula, like Count Chocula?
Yeah, so
I told you I said it right.
You got it, man.
The first cartoon that I remember was Count Duckula, so I decided to be Count Buckula.
What a great cartoon. Do you say Oregon? How would you say that state name?
Is it Oregon? Is that how you say it?
There you go.
I don't know.
Oh, he says it like it's like you guys.
Yeah, nailed it. It's like
So-
Oregon, basically.
So
Oh.
Orgun, Oregon.
Oh, I thought you said origin.
No,
No.
that was
Oh, like
100% you, and
organ,
you ran
like,
with
oh,
it.
my
I
organ.
know they're going after the show.
Oh, all right. That's on me. I was roasting you guys.
You're welcome.
That's right. Yeah, I somehow broke the comments. I don't see him, but he does, and that's cool. So if anybody wants to know a score update, put it in the chat. Logan's going to give you a score update, whatever. So one thing I kind of just wanted to ask you is kind of what got you into drawing and doing some of this stuff, because if you guys haven't followed him on TikTok or Instagram, it's the same name. You guys can see it scrolling down here, count_Buckula, and just amazing work. Like, you have a style that's very unique in my opinion. Like, we feature a lot of artists and creative people on here, and I was really excited that you wanted to take the opportunity to come and chat with us, because like I thoroughly enjoy your style, and when you did this piece, you know damn well I was stoked. You know what I mean? And just kind of curious, you know what I mean? Like every different artist kind of has either like this cool, unique story. Like, we've had some very powerful stories, you know, on here before, where like somebody actually used drawing to help their health. And we've had some people that were like, I don't know, I just got bored and just started drawing, and that's what I did, like just naturally, you know what I mean? So I'm just kind of curious, you know, like what was your start, and you know, was it something you did as a kid and you were just naturally good?
So I started when I was younger. It's something that me and my mother learned how to do.
Yep.
And I sort of got into like the comic books, like Spawn. I was like those older
Hell yeah.
comic books. I gave it up for the longest time. I joined the military, and it was just something that I just stopped doing. And only recently, TikTok, did I get back on and I started drawing. I like the macabre, so I like a lot of the demographics and the Metro Mike. I like the darker stuff, but I started seeing some of you guys on there, and I started, I don't know, getting colorful. So it was weird.
No, it's not weird at all. Look at that thing. And I tried telling a guy earlier, like I'm working on a little project for them, and I'm like, the circles are in. He doesn't believe me. So if you're out there, you know who you are. Circles are in. Tell him.
Oh yeah.
No, they're not in. Oh, I thought they were in. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm in.
No.
So obviously you're a comic book guy. What's one of? It's hard to pick a favorite. I'm not going to put you on the spot and be like, what's your all-time favorite? If you know it, cool. But like, what's one of kind of like your favorite, one of your go-to comic books?
No, and it's easy for me. It's like the X-Men Phoenix Saga. That's my always go-to. It has like it's got the most inspiration there for me. So
That's awesome, man. I'm actually working on a side project that's going to be like a comic book style theme. So I'm going to be hitting you up, and we're going to do some magic. It's going to be pretty cool because I mean, I was always a kid that kind of like read the other kids' comic books. I didn't have like a collection and just didn't have a lot of them. But I'm a dork, you know what I mean? And I love comic books, so it's there's a cool opportunity, and I couldn't say like I got a favorite one, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Logan, were you into the comic books?
No, the comic books that I read were all antiques at my parents' house. So like,
And you weren't allowed to touch them.
No, I was able to read some old ones like 60s and 70s, like Western, like 50s and 60s Western ones. But they were not like comic books that we know of now. Like they were real like small books, you know, like this high, this big. And I would read some of those every once in a while.
What about you, Dick Bros? You got a favorite comic book? Were you guys into the comic books?
For me, the only comic book that I had, somebody bought me because I was a huge Superman fan, and so they bought me the comic book where he dies as a joke. So that was the only comic book that I ever owned, but I'm a little younger, so I kind of missed that.
I was a big Spider-Man fan. I had a lot of Spider-Man comics. So
No shit. I'm sorry about that. Of all the superhero comics, that's one you picked?
Hey,
And they're making him a lot cooler nowadays, so it's not so bad to be a Spider-Man fan.
I thought it was cool because he was a normal human bro, and then he got bit by a spider and just developed, you know?
How many times did you intentionally get bit by a spider just hoping to have you?
The numbers are, you can't count that
staggering.
high.
It's
You
staggering.
can't count that high.
I caught him doing it the other day. I tried to put it on TikTok, and he wouldn't let me.
Oh, man.
Maybe you'll see the behind the scenes there.
Oh, fair enough. That's cool. So what else you working on? What do you have upcoming? Do you have anything that you kind of want to tell, everybody that's on the Talking Beards Network or the Beard Laws Network, what you have going on?
For me?
Yeah, for you. Yeah, sorry, it's really confusing. We're like an awkward Brady Bunch.
No, it's fun. No, I'm just continuing the drawing and everything like that. I don't have any too big of projects, but Jay Slick, she's on TikTok. She actually challenged me to do my own little mini comic book, so I'm going to try that. No, it's going to be
Jay Slick.
Yeah, Jay Slick.
You tell Jay Slick that I said hello. I know Jay Slick very well. She's my yelling mate because every time that she'd have a conversation or she'd come into the live, I don't think she knew how to take the caps off on the phone. And it was always caps. So then I'd go back into her lives and I'd yell, and we became pretty good friends and yell mates. So you tell her I said hello, and if she's not good to you, I'm gonna yell at her. You see what I did there? So if anybody, I don't know if you're, and I don't even know, like we didn't really talk about this backstage or before, but like if anybody wanted to hit you up for some commission work, are you open for some commission work? And if so, where do they find you?
Yeah, I'm open to commission work, and the thing with me is because I am not a paid artist like a lot of the individuals you do find on TikTok. So the only thing is that I ask is if you do have commissioned artists that you're trying to get work through, don't try to double dip with me. But I'm on Count Buckula on Instagram and TikTok, so I don't care.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, guys. So obviously, if you guys want any commission work, hit him up. I mean, it speaks for itself. I mean, this is just one that I'm really biased to, but like his work speaks for itself. If you guys go check him out, show him some love on TikTok. Obviously, follow him on Instagram, all the social medias and everything like that. And so what I like to do is kind of like at the end of the transition of the segment is kind of, if you wanted to go, you could go on the big screen and just tell everybody what you have going on. But I feel like we kind of covered that. So I don't know if there's any other secrets or anything else. We don't even have to put you on the big screen. Just anything that you have going on, whether it's, like a special project, maybe a special video on TikTok, or, you know what I mean? Just anything at all. Or guys, just flood him with so many likes and follows on TikTok and Instagram, and somebody hit him up, because what I want to do is if anybody that's watching or being on the show, what I want you to do is if they hit you up from the Beard Laws, I'll pay 10%. The first 10% of whatever the commission is, Beard Laws is going to pay for the very first person that does commission work. When he hits me up, I'm gonna take 10% off it, and I'm gonna pay that to them. So
it's gonna be us because we love that picture you got up.
Yeah,
it's gonna be really good.
Okay.
I was just about to say we're gonna have something done. So
yeah. So whoever it is, whoever the first person to message him, go through the process, tag me in the video on TikTok. I'll also throw it on and tag the person that they did it for, whether it's the Dick Bros and obviously you, and any pieces of work you want shared, man, hit me up. I'll share it on the Instagram, and we'll show it around, and I'll take 10% off the top from Beard Laws.
Little known fact. It took him 42 seconds to actually make that while eating Count Chocula cereal.
And you should do that on your TikToks. Could you eat that cereal while drawing? Like,
Oh.
it's like, no, can't do that.
You got to find it first.
He's a messy cereal eater.
And look,
Yeah.
and you gotta find that. So and Luke Winter, I don't know if it was up there already. He said thank you for your service. So that's absolutely amazing. Logan Pryor did that. I missed it. But honestly, man, thank you not only for your service, but thank you for taking time, being a part of this. Make sure you guys follow them all right now. Ready? It's gonna scroll. Take a screenshot. All right, everybody, make a face. I don't know if anybody did, but that's his username on Instagram and TikTok. And if you didn't, if anything, you got a free wallpaper. So seriously, man, thank you for taking the time, for being on the Beard Laws Show, and hit him up for commission work, guys, because right now you're going to get a much better deal than when he blows up on all of his social medias. You know what I mean? Because it's about to happen. Artwork speaks for itself, and he's just an amazing dude. Like we've had some great conversations kind of offline. So hit him up now before there, and let me know who the first person is, and I want to pay 10% of it.
All right. Very
Awesome.
cool.
It's awesome. Thank you for your time.
All right.
Hey! All right, have a good one, man. How about that? You guys were part of that too on the interview. So make sure you guys hit them up and you get 10% off. That means you don't got to pay for 90% of it.
That piece you got is fantastic, man. That's wild.
Oh, he's awesome.
And the circles are in. I think it's the whole profile picture thing.
Yep.
Yeah. And everybody says, oh, yeah, they're rocking them pit vipes.
Always. We almost didn't. And then we were like, hey, it's kind of like a part of us now. We have to.
Right. And I did a video that I haven't put out on TikTok yet because you see all the people rocking the pit vipers with the mullets. And obviously I don't grow a lot of hair because it comes out here for some reason instead of here. I'll feel you, man. I'll feel you.
I wanted to do it, but my wife said it's either the beard or the mullet, and I chose the beard. So
smart choice. Smart choice.
I can't do that. So
I'm gonna post a video pretty soon with a pair of pit vipers that I actually stole for a little bit from ADK_Barncat Twitch.tv. So thanks, man, for the video opportunity because I don't own a pair, but just to show them how much better they look on bearded dudes than mullet guys. And then I'm thinking maybe we start a TikTok war. Us bearded pit vipers, we'll challenge all you mullet pit vipers, and we're gonna win.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
easy.
Not only are we gonna look better, but we're naturally smarter.
You want to know why? Because a lot of those dudes rocking the mullets can't grow beards. So I mean, we're good.
Or the 73% of the brain that they really need.
Are pit vipers sunglasses?
Yeah, look at them.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm like, I don't know what they're talking about.
look at these. All right. They have the
We're not even getting paid for
website.
this advertisement.
They have the coolest website, and yeah, obviously this is not a paid anything.
No, they told us that we didn't have enough followers yet. So
see there, and they just lost out on sales. But honestly, like their website is the coolest. It looks like something from like Windows 95.
the unfortunate part about that is it's super easy for them to people to fake their website. So there's been like a ton of scam sites.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah, you can only get them at pitvipersunglasses.com. See, I'm selling them, and I'm not even getting paid for it. Like,
He's a pair bad. Yeah, I mean, the problem with me is like why I can't wear them is because I have to wear prescription sunglasses.
oh,
And they don't have them, and I don't make the contacts because you know what I mean. I poop a lot, and you can see that I'm talking poop, and you can't go poop the contact, and sometimes you miss a little spot when you're washing. I don't know, it doesn't happen to me, but I read some shit on the internet.
I will tell you that they have a little spot in the little nose piece that you can attach your prescription glasses. So, just a thought.
All right, Pit Vipers, let's send 4 pairs. We'll take a pair for me. We'll take a pair for them because you can always use a bag of pair. A pair for him. A pair for him. He doesn't
wear those.
Yeah, he doesn't even know what he's got going on. So we had the great introduction. Hopefully you guys liked it. And your introduction was just, you know what I mean, absolutely amazing. So one question that I ask every single guest that ever comes on the show, one, because there's usually a really cool story, a really terrible, boring story, or just a mediocre story of how you started TikTok. So I want you guys to each kind of tell your story separately of how you got into it. And Meg's going. So yeah, it's one thing, and then eventually I'm going to take a lot of these and I'm going to kind of clip all of this segment into more YouTube videos. So
so I started on TikTok. My wife was spending a lot of time on TikTok, and so I thought I'd download it and give it a shot. It was at that time that I realized that it was just the evolved version of Musical.ly, and all my old content was still on there, obviously, which you roasted me on.
Sure did. Yeah. At any point during that roast where you're like, shit, I'm going to delete them motherfuckers.
Especially the tinfoil grill and basically everything without a beard. I'm going to go delete now because I'm really upset that you noticed all of that.
Oh, yeah. Well, our research guy's really good. You can maybe blame me, but our research guy's really good.
It was no beard over and over and over again. But yeah, so I picked it up again, made a couple videos, and then we had the tattoo that we posted for almost a year and a half at that point. And I was like, we'd posted on Instagram, posted on Facebook, whatever, and it never blew up. But I was like, yeah, maybe on TikTok. And I posted it, and it was basically overnight, went from 280 followers to 10,000 followers. People love the Dick Bros.
They do. That's facts. What got you into the TikTok?
I wasn't really. I refused to download it for a while.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I believe we have some breaking news. There's a masked man that wants to interrupt and steal the show on our show. So let's bring him in real quick. The one, the only, Iron Sanctuary. What's up, my man?
Hi, guys. You guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
We can hear you.
What up, big dog?
I'm on a minute.
How's Dollywood?
I'm not in Hollywood yet. I'm going to San Francisco.
Oh, I thought you said Dollywood to see Dolly Parton's thing. I was way off.
I'm going to San
He's-
Francisco to be in a
He's
movie.
smiling. He's smiling. You just can't see it. So they were actually just telling us kind of how they got into TikTok. He got into it because the wife, and he was sick of putting tinfoil on his teeth during Musically, and he was just getting into kind of telling us his story.
Really cutting out from my dad.
Yeah, I wasn't really into it. And then this guy was like, dude, there's some funny people on here. We're just as funny. Let's get at it. And we just kind of started. And then I posted some mediocre videos of the kids and myself. And then he's like, dude, we got to put our tattoo on there. And then it just blew up from there. So,
yeah. Who was one of the first people you guys followed? Do you remember? Because you always remember your first.
oh, probably Caleb Francis was one of my first.
Yeah, that kid's a stud.
Yeah, definitely not Iron Sanctuary.
No, he was close behind him and Beer Bong John, and a couple of Fibula is hilarious to me.
That's
there's a
quite
few
the
of
crew.
them.
That's quite the crew right there.
Yeah.
So let's see what else. What got you guys into the beard game? It's something I gotta ask. Obviously, beard laws, beard this. So like for me, like the reason I started growing mine is one, it's just way easier as what I thought. But it turns out it's not easier at all. There's a lot of work that goes into it, and mainly because my mom hates it. So every time she says shave your beard, I grow it out for another 6 months.
That's ironic because mine was a lot because my wife didn't like it. So something I could do real easy that was like, I got to deal with it.
Yeah. I feel you there.
I've grown mine on and off for a long time. Depends, if I get a job interview or this or that. It goes away for a little bit and then it comes back. And I always just seem to love growing it back. It's just fun. It's a lot of people see it as work, but I think it's fun. I think it's enjoyable, and also it does kind of irritate some people. So
and you spent so many years in the military where they told you couldn't grow it. So you're
you are
like,
not wrong,
now is my time.
dude.
You know what I mean?
Not
Like,
wrong.
and if anybody earned it, I got a whole bunch of my friends. That's the first thing it seems like they did. They got out of the military and they're like, I'm never shaving again.
You're
And I'm
not
like,
wrong.
No.
My face can't handle that. Under this is like a very sensitive skin, so shaving just feels like needles just stabbing me all over the place.
So I gotta ask you a question. You did a video too a while back. I forget the name of the song, but you did it was the peanut butter jelly song. And you had the peanut butter liquor with the jelly or grape soda. Was that an idea you had on your head? Did you find it from some other creator? Because you pounded it. It was a pretty aggressive amount of peanut butter and jelly going on there.
Yeah,
and I was proud of you.
So we had found the peanut butter whiskey. We had seen somebody talk about it. He's a huge peanut butter freak, so naturally we had to go try it. It's amazing.
Did you ever consider doing peanut butter content on OnlyFans?
Maybe. He's thinking about it. He's got his OnlyFans.
You know what?
set up,
I didn't, but now that you bring it up, I'm all over it.
All right. I'm not going to subscribe, but I'll share it for you.
I appreciate it.
But yeah, so I'd seen a video of somebody else. We were trying to figure out what we could mix peanut butter whiskey with, and I'd seen somebody else made a video of making an adult peanut butter and jelly, and I was like, done. Now I can mix that with the the bottle cap challenge and all that fun stuff.
Yep.
So.
Oh yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, it was the challenge.
Yeah, that took probably an hour for that cap to pop off. And then I Googled it and found out that people were just shaking the bottle up before they took the video and making some pressure. And so I did that, and then boom, it was done.
Well, that's the beauty of TikTok. It only appears that you use you only put 5 minutes maybe in to make a 30-second video. Nobody understands what really goes on behind it.
That's why my last semi-viral video was so good, because it was of Kevin and John doing a Taylor Swift dance, and you get to see a little bit of behind the scenes to realize, we're regular people out here looking like goofballs in our front yard. So
speaking of looking like goofballs,
exactly.
I'm over here. I'm not you.
So you guys can get a little bit of content from us. So
by the way, that was like his 5th peanut butter and jelly that he downed like that. So it's a little more impressive.
That's way more.
I was having a good time.
Yeah, it looked like it. See, we tried it. We tried that. We were down at a local establishment, and they got the bottle in the same day, and they were like, you ever had this before? And I was like, no, what the hell is this? We read it, and it was like, peanut butter. Oh, this won't be bad. It was completely warm. Like hot. It was an outside bar, and they were like, hey, try this, and I was like, this is disgusting. You kind of had it built up in your mind like, oh, maybe it's going to be good.
Yeah.
It was gross. It was terrible, and I haven't been there since.
And I'm not a fan of water. I was like, I was just thinking, like, who did I drink that with? It was you.
Yeah, it was me. Yeah, we were at that place,
Well,
and
you drank mine.
the first thing that popped in my head was potentially mixing it with like a grape pucker and making it like a shot, almost like a layered shot.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to do it again because the everything that they had for liquor was like hot. It wasn't even piss warm. It was hot.
Sounds like an issue with the establishment and not the whiskey, and you should try it again, but maybe at home.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I threw some of it in Five Guys chocolate peanut butter milkshake. So I went chocolate peanut butter with peanut butter whiskey. Give it a shot, seriously. Like it was. Whew.
I don't usually go the route of Five Guys, but you talked me into it. We're gonna Five Guys it up.
Really twisted your arm, huh?
Oh yeah, twisted. Yeah. Anyways, so obviously Logan, he's a very familiar face of the Jeep game. He works, at a place. He's been in the game. He knows his Jeeps.
Yeah.
They own a Jeep. Obviously, your Jeep is a whole new level. The Slimer. All right. Absolutely unbelievable. We're going to show him a video after because apparently he doesn't follow you yet. But you're going to get another follower after the show.
It's a badass Jeep.
It is badass. So I got to ask you, who's your favorite Ghostbuster?
That's hard to say, man. That's hard.
Bill Murray, always.
Yeah, I guess if you consider the actor behind the Ghostbuster, it's definitely a Bill Murray situation.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know. Maybe you went the
I'm a
other
huge
route and you
fan
were
of
like,
Slimer, so
I was going to say maybe Slimer's your favorite, and that's okay. That's okay. Maybe
yeah, I'm kind of
maybe
run with that theme.
maybe the Marshmallow Man's your favorite.
I do walk around looking like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, so I guess I can pull that off too.
Did you hear Logan? Do you think anybody's picked Rick Moranis?
No.
He's probably going to be like himself as the greatest Ghostbuster.
That's fair. So obviously, when you guys met up with Iron Sanctuary, he's there, but he's having a lot of problems with the Wi-Fi because like he's many miles in the air.
He's moving at like 300 miles an hour, 400 miles an hour.
Yeah, and speaking of moving 300 miles an hour, you guys got a lot of guns. You recently played with the flamethrower, all sorts of stuff. Is there like one of yours that you guys own that's kind of like your prized possession? See what I did there?
I think for myself is my Scar. So I recently picked up the Scar Heavy, and it's because of him that I fell in love with it. He was a huge fan of it because of the military, and he took me out to go shoot it at an event, and I fell in love. And have been waiting, probably spent a year and a half, 2 years looking for one before I finally pulled the trigger, pun intended, and added one to the safe. And it is definitely the most fun gun for me to bust out when we go shooting.
Nice. And what's your favorite?
Besides that one, because obviously the Scar is just, like I said, I introduced him to it, and it's just my favorite. It's one of my favorite guns of all time. But I just recently built an AR-9, a 9mm AR platform, and that thing is on point, and you can put all 30 rounds within 4 inches of each other, and it's filthy.
And we
also knows all about 4 inches.
Yeah, we also did a 50 Beowulf, and that one is a blast to take out. That one really shakes everybody else to their core when they're out shooting, and everyone wants to know what we're playing with.
Everybody gives you that. What was that?
Yeah, I bet you. So Iron Sanctuary, the Wi-Fi is real bad. He's going to jump in and chat in the chat, and hopefully that's a little bit better. All right, so who's the better shot?
Depends on what we're shooting. If we're shooting pistols, him. If we're shooting AR, him. If we're shooting the flamethrower, me.
How nervous were you, like shooting the flamethrower with the beards and so many great beards around?
I honestly did like a ton of research before I bought it because my wife was not a huge fan of the idea, and I made it happen anyways. But I definitely was like, what do I need to do here? What do I need to wear so I can not torch the beard?
Right? Yeah, that's a scary moment.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, he did just fine. It was amazing.
It's a lot warmer behind it than you expect it to be, but it's really not that bad.
No, I expect it to be really warm. That thing got what? How many feet?
It shoots about 25 feet.
That should be very warm. You should have already thought about
Well,
that.
I just didn't think behind it was going to be so bad. And then it's like, yeah, I need to take a break. Somebody else come shoot this for a minute because I am now hot.
Did you play the wind in consideration? Because it's pretty windy, I heard, in Oregon.
It was a windless day.
Look at you. Look at you saying it right and everything like a professional.
I've learned it.
We're gonna take credit for that.
Yeah, that's
yeah. You guys, yeah, you definitely get all the credit.
Because everyone who typed origin in the chat was really setting you up for failure on that one.
Yeah, I mean that, ladies and gentlemen. If anything, you can learn. That's why you do sound checks. You learn.
Yes, exactly.
So from now on, if anybody asks you, it's ORGUN, Oregon.
Yeah, with a UN. It's definitely not in. We're not saying in.
Yeah, there's a bunch of people that wear have stickers around here that say Oregon, Oregonian. Stuff like that. Lots of
that weird neighbor that's behind you waving.
Probably,
yeah, exactly.
Probably.
Oh, you didn't even look. I thought
everybody tries it.
Join our lives, you'll understand why.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, that's good.
We should fly to Oregon.
There you go.
Oregon. Come to Oregon.
We'll scoop you up at the airport in Slimer and show you around.
Yeah.
When this COVID ends, we're gonna go out that way.
Do it.
We're doing some traveling.
Don't shoot the flamethrower.
Come on
and
out.
You guys are welcome anytime in the Beard Laws studio. It looks a lot bigger than it really is.
That's what she said.
So I mean, yeah, she does it all the time.
What's the greatest thing you guys have blown up using tannerite and or something else?
I don't know, man. I think for me, we shot a watermelon, a cabbage, and then a cantaloupe with the 50 Beowulf, and that was more satisfying than anything that I've ever shot.
Way better than tannerite.
Dude, tannerite's fun. Tannerite's really cool, but like watching a cantaloupe completely disintegrate, like I'm literally picking up tiny, minuscule little chunks of everywhere. It went so far. It came back on us, and we were standing probably 40, 50 yards away from it, and it was everywhere.
Yeah.
How ironic the ginger shot the cabbage. I feel like that's a crime in Ireland. So anybody from Ireland, it was all in fun. We do it for the YouTube and the TikTok. It's all good.
I gave it the thumbs up, so we're good to go.
So obviously you guys are into drinking beer, hanging out, pretending to be like you're on King of the Hill. You guys watch King of the Hill, right? Who's your favorite character?
Boomer
for sure. Or Bobby.
I mean, Bobby's good too.
I like Bobby's fun.
God damn it, Bobby.
Dang it, Bobby.
Damn it, Bobby.
So what I want to ask you guys is, what's your favorite beer? Not your no, let's do a two-part. What's your go-to beer? Because how I kind of see drinking in beer for a lot of people, you can have your favorite beer, but it's kind of that beer that you can't, that you don't always afford. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of the card that you have, but you only take it out when it's nights out. But you have to have your everyday maintenance vehicle or your beer. Like for us, ours is Miller Lite. We're big Miller Lite everyday kind of guys.
Taste, less filling.
Coors Light.
our everyday.
The go-to, the daily driver is Coors Light for sure.
But to make sure you know what we're doing here, we take a pull or two off of this and then throw a little bit of lemon in it.
It's a little wild, but
make it a little bit more summery. Yeah. It's real nice.
Yeah.
Interesting. I thought it was lime. I saw some videos you're pouring in there. Maybe it was Corona with lime. Was it the Corona lime juice?
Yeah.
Yeah. The lime works, but
I love lime, but lemon gives you a lot more flavor without overpowering the flavor of your beer.
Yeah.
Interesting. Rookie. All right. That's a veteran move. So any rookies out there, take your Coors Light. How many? What do you think? Is it like a 2 count or is it a couple?
Depends on how much you like lemon.
You take a little bit of probably a swig or two, and then put as much in as you want.
Yeah,
it's up personal preference.
And what's that one beer that you really, really like? Maybe it's from a local brewery, somewhere that you really enjoy, but you don't always buy because let's face it, some of those really good beer for like a 4 or 6 pack is like $30.
Or it just flat out messes you up when you touch it.
For me, honestly, I'm gonna get some hate for this, but it's a cider. If you guys haven't tried Cider Boys, I'm a huge fan of peach, and they've got a Peach County Cider Boys, and it is like drinking a can of peach juice.
No shit.
You get drunk at the end of it, and they do a bunch of different flavors. But that's my if I know I'm drinking just that, I'm going to pick that up.
Do you sing Millions of Peaches in your head while you drink it?
Oh, I love it. I love it.
100%.
I played it on a live a little while ago. I'm pretty sure that's why we got banned.
I can testify to that.
Yes. I don't know why you would. All right, so let's ask you the question that everybody really might know already or want to know: the tattoo.
Yeah.
Tell us about the tattoo. Not only is it became a merchandise thing,
an
identity, But tell us just give a little bit about the tattoo. And Logan, have you seen the tattoo?
I have not seen the
Oh
tattoo.
my
I
god!
can show you. It's on my shirt.
I mean, you have it. You have a tattoo of it too, right?
Not
Yeah.
Yes.
You know
You
what?
want to
That's
show
my-
the? You want us to show you the
I
tattoo?
can show the
You
actual
have to show us the
tattoo.
tattoos,
You
but if
guys
you
don't
want
believe me.
to,
That's
They
solid
each have
work
it.
right there. That's not-
Tell-
So yeah, it started a while back. Some events happened that forced Curry to need a place to stay, and that ended up being with me. And we just bonded. We worked at the same place, lived at the same place, and my dad actually sent me like a terrible version of the Dick Bros tattoo.
It was bad.
It was just a drawing, and it was bad enough that I wasn't willing to get it. He definitely wasn't going to. So it took us about 1.5 years, 2 years to refine it to what we wanted.
shout out Dad for coming up with the.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
He
Pop sent it as kind of a joke, but he knows how I am,
He
and
was-
I run with it.
He was way ahead of the curve of both of us. Like,
Why doesn't? I mean, yeah, that's good. Anyways, keep going.
So yeah, we figured out what we wanted to do. It's not our Bitmojis, but it's inspired by our Bitmojis from Snapchat. So we kind of used that to create what we wanted, gave that to the tattoo artist. They loved it. A lot of people, we get a lot of questions from people whether the tattoo artist was really geeked out by it or not. And we went in there, gave him what we wanted. He drew it up. He made us take a week. It's the first time I've ever had a tattoo artist like make us take a week to think about it. So we came back in a week later, and everybody in the tattoo shop knew who we were. They were like, "Oh my god, you guys are the Dick Bros!"
as
And
soon
were
as we
like,
walked in, they were like the Dick Bros, and it obviously it stuck.
Yeah.
Obviously.
So we actually had 2 different tattoo artists. So we literally got the tattoo at the same time. I don't know if it was a requirement from the shop. They were worried that one of us was going to back out after the other saw it or something. I'm not sure. But we were right next to each other, almost eye to eye at that point, and knocked it out. And my wife's not a fan of it, but it's there to stay.
Yeah, it could have been eye to eye. It could have been, whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
But
It
either
could've
way,
been a lot worse.
We were eye to eye where they were putting us tip to tip.
yes. Funny how that works, right? And no wonder why they made you take a week.
Yeah, exactly. They wanted us to think about it, and we were sold already.
But honestly, they made us take a week, but they didn't understand who we were, or how we were with each other. Everybody asked us, if we're brothers, and we just answer yes at this point because we just feel that way.
Yeah,
absolutely.
So how long ago did you guys become friends? How long is that?
6 years ago.
we're
now.
coming up on 6 years.
Yes.
September will be 6 years.
September 1.
He started working at a company that I was already working at, and then we sat desk next to desk, and we were running delivery routes at that time, and his route was right next to mine. So it was 4 months later he was living with me, so we bonded pretty quick.
Yeah.
Nice.
Do you guys have it like marked on your actual calendars, like this is the day we met, this is our anniversary?
It's super easy to remember because it was the first day he started that job. So I know he thinks of me every time he puts it down on his resume or whatever. I know he's thinking about me when he writes it down. So
Yeah. So it was June 9th. That's an easy thing to remember.
Yeah, something like that.
So
And I saw Kevin in the chat say nice beards. I appreciate it, bro.
yeah,
Back at you.
yeah, his is all right.
yeah.
It's pretty good.
He straight up said when we were out at his house that he was branding us. He wanted to be the first to reach out to us, so we made content with him, and then he kind of owned us at that point.
He's daddy now.
That's why he's joining in here.
Well, if he's daddy, then I must be grandpa.
We'll take it, whatever. We'll take it,
I'm
whatever.
old.
I was gonna say Uncle Touchy, but we haven't met in person, so
Yeah.
I guess we'll find out when we see you for the first time.
So he's clearly talked about me.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
He told us some stories. That's why we reach out.
Yeah, fair enough. Obviously, you guys rock the dad bods, rock the dad life. You guys turned a Nerf gun into a beer shooter.
Yes. Yes,
That's
it was a lot of fun.
Obviously, that's out there. Have you guys had any other kind of dad engineering that has turned, anything else into practical dad stuff? Because I feel like if you have, that needs to continue to be a TikTok thing. Because
You're not wrong. And now that you say that, we gotta really work on that.
We've got the one thing we're working on right now is trying to get on this spin art trend.
Yeah.
So we've been dadding the heck out of that and doing some spin art, but doing the Dick Bros twist on it. So
I like it.
My kids are looking at me wild as I'm slinging paint out here in the street. But
Do you ever just look at it and go, bro?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We've started taking notes because that happens so much, and then we forget what the heck we were talking about. And then, so now I've got a TikTok
I'm just
list of my
curious,
notes.
'cause, you know, that happens apparently. I don't know if I know what you guys are talking about, but I feel like it.
The video that we posted today was kind of one of those moments of like, dude, we got to do this. Like, let's make it happen.
Exactly. So, do you guys think that you could throw a football farther than a 1940s Heisman Trophy winner?
Yes.
He could.
Yes.
Dude's got a cannon. Me, no. I'll give it a shot. I can throw pretty far, but I don't think farther than somebody who did it professionally.
But yeah, I mean, I'm just wondering, like the 40s, could they really throw as far? Were
They didn't have to,
because
that's
of
for
the
sure.
style of the game?
Yeah.
Or were they limited because they couldn't? Because technology wasn't good. I'm pretty sure that they could probably chuck a football, a baseball, anything. You know what I mean?
Probably.
He's constantly throwing it over my head, and then I got to walk 20 yards back before I throw it back to him.
So would you guys rather be hard all the time or never be able to be?
Definitely all the time. I can
all the
manage that.
time.
Really?
I'm
gonna pull the anchor man. I'm gonna be like, don't act like you're not impressed.
I'm rocking gray sweats all day, every day.
Oh.
With that 5-inch inseam, right, Kevin?
Would you rather be the best looking dude in the world or be able to read minds?
Oh man, read minds.
I don't think I could handle the pressure of being the best looking dude in the world. I think that's going to be a lot tougher than you think. So I'm going to read minds for sure.
I will tell you this right now. It's a burden. I mean,
It's tough. It's tough. You can keep that, and then we'll just be able to read minds.
I will. I'll do that for you guys.
I'm gonna make a shit ton of money off of reading minds. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Yeah, no.
I can't ask you this one live, but I'm going to put this one aside for after we end this because it's a
We just
weird
talked about tattoos of crossing wieners, and that must be a pretty interesting card.
That's a really good one that I feel like doesn't need to be doesn't
get kicked off the YouTube yet.
no. So for anybody that's wondering, and this is not a paid thing, but a great game that if anybody wants to ever check out is ATI Answer the Internet by Barstool Sports. You're going to see it on some Talking Poop episodes. You're going to see it on some Beard Laws episodes and a little bit of everywhere. So we're approaching that kind of 10 o'clock or 7 o'clock your time. Because it's clearly fall and you guys are behind the game. Clearly,
Clearly.
It's Oregon, man.
It's very beautiful there.
It is
It's Oregon.
Yes, it is.
No,
I've been to
no.
Oregon.
So
Wonderful.
clearly, so what I like to do kind of at the end of the episode is I'm going to put you guys up on the big screen. All right, I want you to tell every single person that's watching this and is going to watch this what you have going on, where they can find you, anything exciting. Maybe you have some new merch. Maybe you have another kid on the way. Maybe you're going to trade in the Jeep and you're going to sell it. Anything crazy, anything wild. If you want to do any breaking news or if you just want to sit there and lock arms and drink a beer, it's your time to shine. It's the end of the show. We're going to put you on the big screen, and I'm just saying words to let your brain kind of think what you're going to actually say or do. So if you guys are ready, it's your time to shine.
Shameless.
For sure.
Yeah, it's not even shameless. Just self-plug the hell out of it. If it takes you 1 minute, 12 seconds, or 10 minutes, take your time. And just
Sell.
It's going to be short. I don't want to disappoint.
That's what she said.
From the Dick Bros.
What up? We're the Dick Bros, and thankfully only two of those things, or one of those things he said is true, because the other two sound pretty awful. We do have some new merch. You can check out Beard Law's page. We just got Dick Bros merch up there. It's censored, so you can wear it to work. You can wear it to pick your kids up from school. I promise it doesn't have any crossing wieners on it.
It actually says censored.
You can find it. You can find us at Mr. Davis 630 on TikTok or Curry McFlurry 84 on TikTok. Same for Instagram. Same for just about everything else. Our Twitch is Dick Bros Gaming. We are working on getting a camera that's on the way, so we can actually make some quality content instead of making instead of making you guys watch us play terribly. You can stare at our beautiful beards.
Where can they find you on Twitch?
Dick Bros Gaming.
Yeah.
We're also on YouTube. We don't have anything up yet, but we're working on it. We're getting there. We didn't realize the demand for all the platforms, and so we are trying to cater to everybody.
People love the bromance.
We will get there. Just bear with us. A little patience. So, other than that, I don't really know.
Nope, not a whole lot.
That's about it.
That's all they got. And that was plenty enough. And, you know what I mean? Obviously, there's a lot of stuff. Oh, Deadpool's in the house. Deadpool, he's an amazing supporter of the show and just an amazing dude. So what I want to do kind of just quick at the end before we tell you guys goodbye and everything, one thing I want to just let everybody know that if you are a bearded dude, because there's a lot of us here and there's a lot of bearded people that just check out the show or anything. And if you're ever just sitting there and it's like, man, because I get asked a lot, what's your favorite product? What do you wear? This and that. If you're like me, I'm a dude. I'm indecisive. I don't want to make decisions all the time. What you can do for only $19.99 a month, you can buy a monthly subscription box from beardbento.com. You're going to get 4 to 6 amazing beard products just in the box every single month. You're going to get it in the month that you do, and you're going to be billed on the first every month. It's an amazing product. I bought this one here, and I can't stop talking about it. It's an amazing stuff. You guys can check them out at beardbento.com. And if you want to sweeten the deal a little bit and save 30% on the first month, you can even use Beard Laws 30. I don't get any of that kickback, but you guys save 30% of it just because, well, I got a beard, and it's not 30 inches, but I don't know why it's 30. But 30% is a pretty huge saving on $20. Logan's going to do the math and tell you what you're going to save. Thank you so much, Josh. And very lastly, before we tell these guys how amazing they are, is the Patreon shout-out time. At the end of every single show, what we do is we shout out every single Patreon member of the show that helps kind of keep everything running, because a lot of people don't understand all the costs that we have, from the website to the podcast to this and that, because you guys are going to be on a podcast. You're going to be on Spotify. You're going to be on Apple Music. You're going to be everywhere. It's going to be really cool.
We're pretty much a really big deal.
Well, we like to not say that, but we're kind of cool. Anyway, we pretend like we're a big deal. And so I mean, these guys are absolutely amazing right now. Beneficial 218. You guys can follow him on TikTok, Instagram, everywhere. He's a supporter of it. Assassin Outdoors, up and coming guy from Western New York, who is he's going to go out there. He's going to show you some hunting videos, fishing videos. Amazing dude on the YouTube and the TikTok as well. Then we have Veteran Army 420, just an amazing guy. Goes by Sarge. He's on TikTok. He has bought so much of the beard oil that Beard Laws makes, and it is and I'm not just saying that because I'm the dude that made it. It is absolute. I've never seen a beard in an oil that just works exactly like him. It was almost like it was meant for him. The growth and the structure that has taken part because of the oil is crazy. It's unbelievable, and he's just like, every day I see it, and then next thing you know, a week or two goes by, and it's just like, he's like, can you see this? What do you got in this stuff? It's growing like crazy. And he kind of went from like the patchy stage to that. And like, he's just kind of listening. It's an amazing thing. And also the bearded turtle. Where is he? He's in the chat right there. Tom, go back up to Tom. Tom, yeah, right there. And he's also the bearded tater turtle on all the social media. I can't speak highly enough about Tom. Tom does so much. He's actually a part of the T-shirt of the month club. So he gets a T-shirt every single month from Beard Laws, which you guys can find. These are all our amazing Patreon subscribers. So thank you so much, not only for you guys, for everything that you guys do. So, but enough about that. Let's talk about the guests. There's Beneficial right there, Beneficial 218. And it's funny because a lot of these guys are from New York, and they're just absolutely amazing. They're not from Origin. But seriously, guys, we can't thank you guys enough for taking the time out of your day to hang out with us. We're still not sure why all of these people watch the show, but we're really glad that you guys do. Talking Beards, how's it going? Pioneer Pizza, I forgot to tell you, you guys are live in Florida right now on some TVs in Pioneer Pizza.
Awesome.
Punta Gorda?
It's very close.
Yeah, something like that. Punta Gorda, Florida. Pioneer Pizza. What's up, everybody? And you guys can check us live on all these social medias every Tuesday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, every Thursday. And honestly, guys, the Dick Bros, you guys are an amazing, amazing duo. The rise of the TikTok fame and the success that's going to be in your future. I'm excited to have met you guys and continue to watch this journey grow. And I'm looking forward to collabing with you guys. We're going to get him to do some more TikToks. So this duo this duo. And if there's anything that you guys have for video ideas, or I have some video ideas for you, I can't wait to collab with it. And once this COVID stuff happens,
let's make it happen.
let's get together, but we'll do some long distance collabing. And if you guys want, please head on over to beardlaws.com and look at their merchandise. It's an amazing logo. It's censored, so you can wear it wherever you want. And you guys are absolutely amazing. And obviously, guys, thank you so much for your time. Thank you for being a part of this. And we're going to end this show. If you guys want to stick around for a couple of minutes just to chat, and I'm going to ask you that really messed up question. So
Thank you.
And so seriously, guys, check them out on all the social medias. If you guys want to see it again one more time, where they can find you.
It's Mr. Davis 630 on TikTok, and then all the info to spread everywhere else is there. And then for him is Curry McFlurry 84 on TikTok as well.
Hell yeah. And obviously, Beard Laws. Just Google Beard Laws. You'll find the two of us. We can't thank every single one of you for taking a little bit of your Thursday to hang out with us. You guys are absolutely amazing. And next week, stay tuned to all of the social media. We have an absolutely amazing episode. Beard Laws 43 is going to be the best episode of Beard Laws that's ever going to happen next week. Just within that week, it's going to be the best one that you're ever going to see. Yeah, no, seriously. Next week is going to be the best episode of the entire week. And not only can you watch it on all the Beard Law stuff, you can see it live on Talking Beards. So thank you guys very much, and have a good rest of your Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday. Yes.
Shout out to Jackie Robinson.
And Jackie
if
Robinson.
Anybody here doesn't know who Jackie Robinson is, look him up. Do some history research. And one of the greatest people to walk on this planet.
Yeah, and we're going to do some research on Logan and the Logan Beard Laws Studio Sports Desk, and we're looking for a very creative name. So if there's any businesses or any brands or anybody even on TikTok that wants to pay next week for him to have his sponsored sports desk, he's willing. Look at him. He's willing to do that. So maybe you'll come in next week and it's going to be the Dick Bros Sports Desk. You don't know what's going to happen, but it's going to be super exciting, and we're going to start to add some things to the behind the scene. It's his first episode behind there. But seriously, guys, thank you so much for everything. We're going to hit you guys with the outro. We'll see you next Thursday. But oh no, you pre-clapped. He's got the clap. But if
they make wipes for that.
Yeah, they do make that. But if anybody is into trivia or game shows, every Tuesday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we actually have been hosting Jackbox Party Pack games, and they're fun. We can play with viewers. So if you guys are around, join it. If not, whatever. We still have fun. So, okay. Now, hey, the Dick Bros! Hey! All right, we're going to hit you guys with the outro, and have a good rest of your Thursday. Stay safe. Stay bearded. Where's my outro? Oh, right there.